Grand strategies and battle tactics.
Yeah.
Thing we love to hate.
Yeah.
So the grand strategies. Oh, I'm sorry. The grand vanities.
Oh.
I've got a grand vanity. It was an heirloom.
What?
You know, a vanity is a big.
Oh my god.
Yeah, come on.
I didn't even think about that. Josh, you're bad.
I am.
You're bad.
Coveted riches. When the battle ends, you complete this grand strategy. If there are no enemy units that have artifacts of power on the battlefield, and there are one or more friendly units that have artifacts of power on the battlefield.
Okay.
So kill your opponent's really important pieces.
Yeah. That's fine. It's okay.
Arch Tempter. When the battle ends, you complete this grand strategy if you offered a temptation dice to your opponent for the same enemy unit 6 or more times during the battle. No.
That one's bad.
Because it has to stay alive
Yep.
for the entire battle.
Yep. Well, until you offer it 6 times.
And there's only 5 turns.
Yes.
So it has to
so
be...
it has to be at least more
Because
once
it's
extra.
hit, roll, and save.
Yeah. Stop hitting the table.
Sorry. So it's hit, roll, and save.
Yeah. So, like, I can shoot at them and make them do a save roll, but then on their turn they would have a hit, but I can't do a wound in the same
And they
phase.
have to fail.
Yeah, they have to fail.
I don't like the Venn diagrams here. There's
Yeah.
too many things that have to go right.
Yeah, I agree.
Selfish desire. Excuse me.
I thought you were getting choked up.
No. Selfish desire.
Selfish desire.
The battle ends. No, sorry. Selfish desire. When the battle ends, you complete this grand strategy if you did not summon any units using the Summon Slaanesh Demons battle trait during the battle.
That one's pretty good.
I could see this.
It's if you want to, you can guarantee it.
Yeah.
You guarantee to get 2 points.
But I think if you're playing well, you'll have depravity that you want to spend on something.
I agree. I'm just saying that that is a better take than the previous one.
Glutton for depravity. When the battle ends, you complete this grand strategy if you have 36 or more unspent depravity points. That's the best one.
Yeah, it's just clearly the best one.
It rewards you for something you want to do anyway, and
you get to control when it happens.
vaguely, I mean, unless your battle just goes so terribly that you don't get depravity points.
Yeah.
Which can happen.
I mean, that's true. You would have to not get 36 depravity points over 5 turns.
You've already lost.
Yep, you have lost. So it's a lose more, I guess?
That one's so good that I think that's almost like going to be what you always want.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll always take.
Yeah. Battle tactics. You have the same rules. Death by 1,000 cuts. Oh, by the way, these are called methods of torture.
Nice.
Death by 1,000 cuts. Pick one enemy unit. You complete this tactic if wounds caused by attacks made by 3 or more different friendly units were allocated to that unit during this turn. Potentially good if you're fighting Sons of Behemoth.
Yeah. If you're swarming the battlefield, basically just taking MSUs, just to have like 7 units of demonettes, sure.
Yeah.
Like, it's not terrible.
Your opponent does have to have something that's going to survive 2 units of attacks and get a third, so,
Yeah.
you know, Skaven clan rats need not apply.
Yeah.
But that's the nice thing about battle tactics, you can pick them.
You can go, oh, that thing is big, rather than the...
Strategies where they
Strategies.
have to be good for everything.
Yeah.
An enrapturing blur. Pick one enemy hero that has 0 wounds allocated to it. You complete this tactic if that unit is destroyed in the combat phase of this turn before it is picked to fight.
So you have to one-shot it.
One shot wonder.
So again, decent if you're going to put, I don't know, Shalaxi into a foot hero.
I'm in danger.
But other than that, it's a maybe take. Again, the fact that you can pick this is a benefit to it.
Remember, kids, always set your Keeper of Secrets to blend. The Grand Feast. You complete this tactic if you gain 12 or more depravity points from the Euphoric Killer's battle trait during this turn. That can be great.
That can be great.
Slaanesh, you hit pretty hard. A lot of your things are going to want to cause more than 12 wounds. Now, it just says, yeah, gain 12 or more depravity points. And Euphoric Killers is a ability you can only use once per turn, correct?
Yes, during your combat phase.
So it's going to be one. So basically, it's 12 depravity points from one combat. If you think of it that way, that makes it sound a little harder, which it is.
Yeah.
It's still not bad, though.
Yeah. Again, you put something blendy into clan rats.
Well,
They're
it's something,
probably-
something that can take 12 or more wounds.
Yeah.
Because you can't get more wounds or more points than they have.
Right,
wounds.
because they have to have been allocated and dealt damage.
Yes.
But
Clan rats come in 20s.
yeah, clan rats, pestilence, zombies, which we brought up a couple times now.
Big hero monsters.
Yeah, hero monsters. You might be less likely to do that many wounds, but it's still possible.
Right. And with your stuff, you can still do it.
Yeah.
Excessive carnage. Pick one enemy unit that is contesting an objective. You complete this tactic if you pick that unit using the euphoric killer's battle trait, and that unit is destroyed during this turn.
So that's like the other side. You want something that's really weak, and you basically just get free points.
Or something that you know you can kill. Doesn't even have to be weak.
That's true.
Realm Racers. You complete this tactic if 3 or more different friendly units, Hedonites of Slaanesh units, make a charge move of 7 or more during this turn. That depends entirely on what you're playing, because if you're playing Godseekers and you're playing Chariots,
Probably is going to happen. But I don't really like the ones that are completely up to random chance.
Yeah.
You pick it at the beginning of the turn, and then you roll double ones into double ones, and you just don't get the points.
And then last one, Depraved Unity. Pick one objective that you do not control. You complete this tactic if you control that objective at the end of this turn, and at least one friendly Hedonites of Slaanesh mortal unit and one friendly Hedonites of Slaanesh demon unit are contesting that objective.
That is the hold hands and run. You do it on turn 1.
I mean, there's a different word for it when you're playing Slaanesh, but sure.
So you do it on turn 1, as long as you have a demon and a mortal that can get on an objective that's not in your deployment zone, and you get free points. Other than that, it's going to be really hard.
Yeah.
So yeah, that one I have mixed feelings on. It has to be the right battlefield setup for it, which again is a benefit to being able to pick it later.
Yep. And that's it for the battle tactics and grand strategies.
I think there are good ones. I think the problem with the grand strategies is there are 2 that are just clearly better.
And one that is clearly better still.
Yeah, one that is clearly the best. So I think they could maybe use some tweaking. But
Fairly par for the course for grand strategies in Age of Sigmar.
yeah, that's fair.
So next up, onto the War Scrolls.
Yeah.